Hello everyone. I'm afraid we've got to start this video with some sad news. One of the sorted members who have been with us on screen for the last 10 years is sadly leaving us. Today we say goodbye to our red fridge and we're replacing it with one of the most requested gadget reviews we've ever had on the show.
Oh, smooth.
A smart fridge.
Yay!
Now, we have not been sent this, gifted it, nor is this video sponsored. We're content first here, so we bought it, and now we're gonna figure out what it does and whether a smart fridge actually does make life in the kitchen smarter. We have a chef, we have a normal, let's play.
Have we got a receipt?
We're not returning it because this is how we had to get it into the building.
And down.
Right.
And you want to swap?
Oh, that's all right.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Boys, smart fridges. Excited?
I'm excited because I want to know what it does over and above just a fridge and a tablet.
Well, let me tell you. This one, which is the Samsung Family Hub Space Max, not an ad, has temperature controls, a fridge control app, a smart assistant. You can see inside the fridge. You can tag food, so it tells you when it's going off. It has a phone app, analytics for power consumptions, massive screen that you can run apps and watch YouTube on, and it's a fridge and it's a freezer.
And it keeps things cold.
Which is all we've been using it for the last 2 weeks. So you have your touch screen there. Here are all your apps.
Fridge manager.
Oh! Let's turn the temperature on the fridge up.
Are you trying to cook in it?
No, it's just 1 degree is a bit excessive, isn't it?
5 degrees, safe.
Okay, cool.
We have minus 23.
That's not cold enough. Oh, it's on power freeze.
You've got a power freeze function.
Is that
The
it?
ideal temperature for a freezer is minus 19.
Power freeze decreases the time to freeze your food.
You can link it to your favourite audio streaming platforms as well. Oh, great, Fleetwood Mac, let's
Yes.
play that. We haven't got the rights for that. So let's get it hooked up to an app. We've actually already put it on your phones.
Yep.
Right.
So again, I've got the temperature controls for the fridge and for the freezer. I've got a camera of what's happening inside the fridge.
Which can also be accessed by a 4-finger swipe on the screen.
Which way?
Down.
Oh. Yeah, that matches that.
Okay.
That's what we've got. Now open the fridge.
Okay. We've got Dr. Pepper, peppers. Oh, I like peppers, don't we? And so it's doing you three shelves? Doing you 2.5 shelves with that camera. It's quite a narrow field of vision for quite a big fridge.
So you can select foods.
It says food list. What's the food list feature? Click on the food list, see what happens. Nothing.
So what you can do here is you can add the foods in your fridge and you can add expiry dates, and then the fridge will tell you when you're within a certain number of days of that food expiring. It is all manual at the moment, so you have to literally go through. So tag an onion.
Add.
Add to food list.
Food. Onion. I'm gonna do S because there's a few in there. Locate expiry,
We bought them today.
but they're an onion, so we'll leave that for the next head of food.
I really like that feature because there are so many times where I put things in the fridge and then because they're at the back of the fridge,
You forget.
you forget that they're there and you get to them a day late, 2 days late, and you're having to do the sniff test before deciding whether to throw them away or put them in the freezer for
Put
next
them in
time.
the freezer.
Yeah.
When something expired, you just go put it in the freezer.
hide it in the
Someone
freezer.
else worry
Yeah,
about it.
No, smell it. If it's all right, but we're not going to eat it today, then it
Freeze
goes
it.
into the freezer.
Gotcha,
It's fine.
gotcha.
Yeah, but you realise that by the time you've defrosted it, it's
Yeah.
spent 2 days extra to defrost, so it's probably gone bad.
Sniff it again.
He's still standing.
Yeah.
He's got a great constitution.
So I know you're saying it's manual at the moment. I can see technology improving and that becoming more of an automatic thing. Wouldn't it be great if you could just like scan the barcode or something and
Hold
it does
that thought.
Okay,
because
fine.
on the app, there's a meat scan function where you can scan the barcode or the label of meat, and theoretically it should log it. We've preloaded your fridge with some chicken.
I'll hold the door
I
open.
don't know whether it needs to be sort of generic supermarket stuff. This is.
So does this connect to the internet, find the label, and in theory tell you what it is and when it's going out of date?
I'm not gonna lie, we tried this on multiple packets of meats from multiple supermarkets and couldn't get it to work. We kind of followed the instructions. It does say scan the barcode. We tried that and we just can't get it to connect.
If it's new technology, it might not be ready.
It's true. That may well be the case.
That's not working, which is a shame. I'd really like it if that did work.
And if it did other things like fish, dairy, items that you would want to keep for a short amount of time.
I think it adds an extra process to putting the shopping away, but it's a useful process that we don't currently do, and therefore we probably waste more food because of it.
It feels like a really lovely thing to have.
Yeah.
But it's there and you have to expend the effort to use it. But the fact it's there is a good thing.
Yes.
Because it hopefully will reduce your food waste
Yeah.
or you chucking stuff out or wasting money.
And it'll balance going to the shop to replace the food that's gone out of date.
Yeah.
So spend 5 minutes inputting your food, save 50 minutes going shopping.
And the money.
And the money.
And the food waste itself.
environment.
But the reality is, would you regularly do that?
I'd like to think I would for meat and dairy, probably.
Cool, nice. Maybe now's a good time to try using the smart assistant. This has Bixby, which is the Hey Google, Alexa equivalent, specifically for Samsung stuff.
Fine.
Give it a go.
Hey Bixby, show me what's in the fridge.
Okay, I've opened inside fridge.
Oh, there you go. Cool. There you go.
That's more useful.
So why don't we have a play around tagging some other stuff?
Put a day on a pepper. They always go.
Yeah.
Let's do chicken. Chicken bites, chicken bouillon, chicken breast. Fridge, freezer, cool select, pantry, multi-pantry.
You can track every single ingredient that's
In
in,
the
your
house.
kitchen. Yeah.
Nice.
So now if you go to your food list,
Sort by expiration. So we know that the chicken and the pepper have 0 to 2 days left.
let's go to the food app. Cooking, sorry. So in cooking, this is the equivalent of what you're seeing on your phone. I think it'd be really cool if you find something that you want to cook. We test the recipe itself, but one of you runs to the shops to pick up the ingredients. You can use the recipe list feature and you can use the view in fridge function to double check what you've got and whether you need to buy it.
Okay.
How about a griddled pineapple and chicken salad with nam jim dressing?
Let's go for it.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
You can select all ingredients and then send to shopping list.
Yeah.
Is this your shopping list?
That is our shopping list.
Well, let's get shopping and cooking in a more physical way. So, griddled pineapple and chicken salad with nam jim dressing. Should we do some cooking? Step-by-step cooking.
Bring a saucepan of salted water to the boil. Add the beans, cook for 30 seconds, then scoop out with a slotted spoon and plunge straight into cold water. Bring the water back to the boil, add the chicken breasts, then reduce the heat to a gentle bubble. After 3 minutes, remove the pan from the heat, but leave the chicken to continue poaching for 10 minutes. Check the chicken is cooked through, then drain or poach for a few minutes more if necessary.
Number one, that's one step. Number two, she said sex.
Number 3, there was no list of equipment beforehand.
No.
So we've now got to go boil water, pan, and I bet we'll have to do that a few times.
Right, can I get the saucepan out?
Yep. I'm guessing it's big enough, because it didn't say how big, but...
Have you had that on the hob?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't help myself. Right, hey Bixby, show me ingredient list.
I can only help you with my shopping list.
Yes,
Would
that's
you
the
like
same
to
thing.
know what's on your shopping list?
Yes.
There are 14 items in your shopping list.
100 grams.
The first 5
those
are
are bean sprouts.
bean sprouts, cherry tomatoes, coriander, and fish sauce. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
Garlic cloves, green beans, ground nut oil, honey roasted peanuts, and limes. Do you want to hear more?
No, because I'll forget. Right. There you go. You're gonna have the green beans.
Yep.
Second Kush is getting me some cold water. And Mike, can you give me the chicken out of the fridge?
Yes.
This is teamwork. They just said put them in whole, right? Okay, fine. Hey Bixby, next step.
Peel the pineapple and cut through the core into quarters. Cut out and discard the core, then thinly slice. Heat a griddle pan until very hot. Brush the pineapple slices with a little oil and cook for 1 to 2 minutes.
Jade, do you want to go get a griddle pan?
No, because it's been 30 seconds and I'm still on step 1.
Kush! So peel a pineapple. What are you doing, Jade? What's happened today?
3 skinless chicken breasts.
That pan is quite small. But it didn't specify size, go for it.
Hey Bixby, set a timer for 3 minutes.
Starting the timer for
Lovely.
3 minutes.
Hey Bixby, next step.
We figured it
A
out.
griddle pan until very hot. Brush the pineapple slices with a little oil and cook for 1 to 2 minutes, each side until charred and just starting to soften. Transfer to a plate.
Having fun, lads?
Like with every piece of technology, you have to learn how to use it. Your initial way of using it might not be the way that it's programmed. So you have to kind of get into a rhythm with it. And I reckon we might get there. Oh.
You're so distracted, aren't you? That's lovely.
I like that. Gonna take it up the heat and leave it for 10
hey, Bixby.
more minutes.
Turn off alarm and set another timer for 10 minutes.
Kush, give it a chance. Tell her to set a timer for the chicken poaching, because if it's got multiple timers that you
Yeah,
can
you
set with
wanna
different
know.
labels, that's quite helpful.
Hey Bixby, set a timer for 10 minutes for the poaching chicken for Jamie.
Pokemon Chicken Virginia timer for 10 minutes, starting now.
It's your accent.
Should I what? Go posher?
Try posher.
Hello Bixby. One would like a timer set for Jamie for 10 minutes for the poached chicken.
Cooked chicken timer for 10 minutes, starting now.
Great.
All right. I cook and listen to music at the same time.
Yep.
So can we play music?
Yeah, we'll probably have to blank it out, but
Can we watch something on it then?
yeah, sure.
YouTube. Hey Bixby, show me sorted food videos on YouTube.
Salted.
Yeah! Who's
No.
that?
Salt Bay, you
Salt
asked for
Bae.
salted.
Salt Bae.
Although we do pop up on.
Right at the top. That's good.
Oh, we can use this music.
Oi, left the cloth.
Oh, this is Inception.
So there you go. You can watch TV, watch online content
We're going to get a copyright strike on this video.
I know.
for our own video.
Should we pop back to the recipe quickly?
Let's pop
At the
back to
moment,
the
we've
recipe.
got a lot of pineapple and some wet chicken.
For the dressing, put the chilies in a small bowl, cover with kettle hot water and set aside for 5 minutes. Put the sugar, garlic and coriander in a mortar and pound to a paste with a pestle. Drain the chili, add to the mortar, then pound again. Stir in the remaining dressing, ingredients and taste to make sure you have a good balance of hot, sweet, sour and salty. Adjust with more chili, sugar, lime or SH sauce if you like.
What? Fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce. Well, are we going to have to go through the whole rigmarole of finding out how many chilies again by going back and forth? Or shall I just make a
You're a
lovely nan
chef.
Jim?
Just do it.
Lovely.
Pineapple's done.
I'm making a quick nan Jim because we're running out of time before that chicken's ready and we want to eat it hot.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how long is left. Hey Bixby, how long left on my timer?
These are your 3 ongoing timers.
Pokemon Chicken Virginia has 1:46 left on it. Cooked chicken has 2:15 on
Okay,
it.
fine.
And timer 2 has 1:10 on it.
Lovely.
What other features does it have that we haven't talked about
What
yet? and
I'm
found
quite
out?
interested on is, so this is the family hub bit that they're calling it. It has sticky notes and a whiteboard. So can you operate that via voice?
Hey Bixby, write a memo saying we need beer.
I've created your memo for you.
Lovely.
Ooh, the Pokemon Chicken Virginia's ready. Check if it's cooked.
It's going to be overdone now.
Oh no.
So let's play around with the whiteboard. Pumpy was here.
Where is she anyway? I've made a kind of a nam Jim.
That is a beautifully cooked tuna steak though, isn't it?
I think that this is a badly put together recipe that lives on another website. So
Exactly.
it's nothing to do with the fridge itself. We're just using.
The fridge to access the recipe.
Exactly.
Shred the chicken and
Hey Bixby, stop timer.
No timers are running right now.
It's because it's finished, Kush.
Hey Bixby, cancel timer.
Your timer 01 has been dismissed.
There we go, we figured it
Dismiss
out.
timer, that would be a better way.
You just need to speak her language.
Shred the chicken and pile onto a platter with the remaining salad ingredients. Drizzle with the dressing and toss together just before serving.
Do you think it's done?
No. So if we pre-slice it a bit and then put it back in, it'll cook it instantly.
Okay.
Chef's hack.
So there's a vacation mode where the refrigerator will set the temperature to under 17 degrees C to minimise power consumption. Use this if you're going on a long vacation or business trip or do not need to use the refrigerator.
But it won't turn itself off fully.
No, so it will keep everything at under 17 degrees.
So vacation mode is to keep your jams and your
So you're not leaving
pickles.
chicken in it?
No, you're not leaving anything other than like jars of pickles and mayonnaise.
So it's just got to keep them at a stable temperature, but it doesn't need to cool them down to 5 degrees, 1
Yeah.
degree. Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a misnomer. But saying that, it will keep the freezer on. It probably can't turn off the compressor because then the freezer will stop working. So it'll minimise the amount of cold air going into the fridge space. Smart. Should we plate it up, Jamie?
Yes.
It's a lot of pineapple. All the dressing. Let's test one thing. Is the freezer cold, Mike? Oh, very cold.
Looks very cold.
Tick.
Okay.
Right, so it does do one of its things.
You can also track the energy usage. Since the beginning of the month, and we're currently on day 4 of that month, we've spent £1.51, and it reckons it will cost £10.92 across the month. I don't know how it calculates that.
I don't know how much a normal fridge would cost, but I do know that we've been using this on the lowest freezer setting, on the lowest fridge setting, and using it as a speaker and playing around with it a
Lowest
lot.
is in the most intense.
Exactly, like the lowest temperature setting.
Yeah.
So we've been maxing it out, to be honest.
Yeah, it sits in a very hot studio.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of very expensive Grana Padano to keep cold.
That we do. Let's dig into the food and we'll have a summary chat of our findings. Cheers.
This is our polite chicken salad.
So obviously this is a first usage experience. Okay, it's not an in-depth review, we're not familiar with it. But taking that into consideration, immediate thoughts.
Like I mentioned before, I've got a non-smart Samsung American fridge freezer, similar to this ice machine in the kitchen at home. I've also got a really, really dumb American fridge freezer in the utility room because I cater a lot. I can't see that merging everything into one unit is going to benefit me in any way. But then again, I don't have a large family. I've got a little baby.
This is the family hub.
You're a family man.
Yep.
All the little family bits. Can you see those being useful?
They're fun, and I think they would be useful once you get to learn how to use them and get the most out of them. And if you've got a big kitchen and you're looking for a top-of-the-range fridge, I imagine that you look at that and go, do you know what? Yeah.
Well, before you commit to that sentence, let me tell you the price. So a premium Samsung equivalent without the smart features and the screen, they retail for about £1,000. This is £2,600.
We've already bought it, we can't take it back.
No, we can't, because not because we want to return it, but because I refuse to go back downstairs with it.
So £1,600 to build in, so a tablet, a big speaker, and a little camera inside that doesn't do much. I'm out.
Kush is out.
If I was looking to spend a lot of money on a fridge freezer, I would wait for the second or third iteration of that to come out. I think it has the potential to be incredibly useful, but it's not there yet. And it's a shed load of money.
I think I'd agree. I think the individual functions are really useful. What I do really like is the food list feature and the logging of expiry dates.
Yeah.
You've got to meet it halfway by actually programming everything. But the fact that that's integrated ties in all of the conversations and the food waste issues that we talk about. And I love that about it.
You will waste less food if you use that function.
Yeah.
And once the phone app is up to speed with scanning, like it's started already, easy.
Yeah.
As soon as other competitors enter the market, I think LG do a similar version.
Yeah, they do.
As long as other brands get in there, everything will come down in price. And then you've got choice. It won't be a monopoly.
But a really cool thing to get to try out.
Yeah.
Because who gets to do this for a job?
Well, we bought it, so the fridge is staying in the studio with us. We'll update you on our thoughts if anything changes. Well, what do you reckon? Comment down below, let us know. Would you buy a smart fridge? Have you already got a smart fridge? Tell us what you think.